You've got a little vintage car here, Tommy.
That's right, Mick, yeah.
And you were saying there's a little prayer in it, is there?
Oh yeah, little, it sits on the dash there. Yes, St. Christopher.
And was that in the car when you got it?
Yes. Yes.
And would you come across that a lot in the vintage?
Well, you do come across them, yes, especially cars, like, you know.
Even to this day, I suppose.
Pardon?
Even to this day, people would put bits of
Well, yeah, the older people, I'd say, yeah.
the older people, yeah.
Well, it depends, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's there now. I was always seeing that there. Yeah, it sits up there on the windscreen.
Lads, what are we looking at here at all?
You're looking at a threshing mill, Mick.
Threshing mill.
Yeah.
Three fine lads.
Three fine lads, are we?
Yeah. You're looking at an Allen threshing mill. Allen is the name of her there, yeah.
And there's something on the back of it that was a common on a lot of these.
There's a Sacred Heart picture there.
Yeah. Was that on a lot of the farm machinery, lads?
Would have been, yes. Yes. Depends on where who bought them and one thing or another, you know. A lot of people put them on, yeah.
They did, and they were on even in old dwelling houses, they were on the back of the kitchen door. Some of them have seen them on a lot of doors,
That's right.
Door,
That's a nice one now.
It is religious objects of any kind, like let it be a medal or St. Christopher's badge on cars.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you were saying to me, Mick, that your mother would bless the threshing.
Yeah. The binder in particular, I remember the binder would be a big job taken out of the house at the beginning of the harvest, and there'd be holy water sprinkled on the binder and on the horses or the tractor, whatever they'd be pulling at the time. And that's before you start.
All done lucky and right anyway.
That's right, yeah.
And she had a saying as well, didn't she?
Well, my father had the saying, like when he'd wait there when the holy water was and he said, "We'll head off now in the name of God."
In the name of God.
Yeah, that's off to the field for the cut of corn, yeah. And
or if there was a neighbour living, you sure he said the best of luck to you there.
Best of luck, yeah. That's right.
That's right.
And who owned this threshing mill, Tommy?
Pardon?
Who used to own this?
I bought her outside of Ratnewer. Wasn't it Ratnewer, yeah. What was this? There was 2 mills in the place there.
That's down in
one side of Enniscorthy there.
Yeah, right near where, yeah.
Forget what was this that was there?
Wasn't Frayne's anyway, Frayne's, no?
No, John Rushford bought the other mill at that time.
Yeah.
They bought there was a Tullis and an Allen.
Yeah.
That's the Allen mill, I bought that one.
Yeah.
And even though you'd be a Church of Ireland yourself, Tommy, you wouldn't take that off?
Oh God, I sure I wouldn't. No. Oh God, I'd be very much into them things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, always was.
Great belief in anything like that, yeah.
And were they common on all machinery years ago?
A lot of machinery, you'll find on some of them today, and particularly tractors, you know, you could, and people didn't always put them maybe like that on the or it could be up under the bonnet or behind the dash maybe. Do you know, maybe?
Wouldn't be to be seen as
No, they wouldn't be making a big scene out of it like any puppet.
Just put it somewhere though.
Yeah.
As long as it was on the vehicle.
On the vehicle, yeah, you felt.
Or the machine.
You felt more at ease with it, you know. Yeah.
And would you have it on your own tractors at all? This day, Tommy or Mick or Jimmy, would you?
Yeah. Some of them wouldn't be on them all, but you would have them on most of them. Even I drove a truck for years, like, and I'd have some.
You had
some kind of a religious object somewhere in the up in the ceiling, up over your head, up over the sun visor or whatever. Do you know?
I hear an electric fence ticking here behind me. Did you ever hear the old people years ago putting anything kind of religious near the fuse box in the house or anything like that?
No, I didn't anyway. But I did hear of maybe mentioned before during a storm or a thunderstorm.
Yeah, you'd put some of these near the
holy water going around up, bless the house, you know, just go around sprinkling holy water, yeah. Because there was always holy, still to the present day, like there's holy water in. I'm not saying in every house, but in most.
I suppose,
people of our age anyway,
Oh, our age group.
Yeah.
And the end of every summer, your mother would bless the binder, or would she bless it going out?
Going out for the harvest, going out for the cut of corn, or the mowing machine, or anything, or even cattle going out, stock going out after the winter, going out on grass to be a sprinkle on them, And I think we spoke about before the Rogation days. Do you know there was 3 days where you went out with was that Easter water, Jimmy? Was it? Yeah, and bless the crops. Do you know?
Yes.
Every field, you do every field. Yeah, at that time with the Easter water. Yeah.
And you were saying as well before you'd never hit an animal with an alder stick.
An alder stick. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the alder wasn't a good stick. No.
Yeah, there's a couple of different.
I don't know why. What's this is about down there?
well-
Where did that start from?
Someone,
Oh, of course, it started with our Lord, wasn't it?
I heard somebody saying that the cross was made out of alder, but I don't think I ever seen an alder stick grown that big to make it. You know.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Mick, tell you the
Yeah,
truth.
there's something else about it too, wasn't there? That I was unlucky to hit an animal or anything. And then I only heard lately, I don't know if somebody said you never burnt him, but I never had heard that before, that you didn't burn him either. But I did hear about apple trees.
The bad
I
burners
heard a
as
saying,
well.
not bad burner, but don't burn apple trees.
Aye.
If you burnt an apple tree, you could lose a horse or a man within the year.
Oh, bit of okay.
Yeah. So that'd be enough to stop you burning it,
Oh,
wouldn't it?
because it surely would,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'd be, since I heard that, like, I'm not saying it's true or I was just saying, but I have cut limbs off of apple trees and I've cut down apple trees,
Yes.
but I didn't burn them.
No, you
I put them up on top of a ditch somewhere.
throw
and
'em to
let
one
'em-
side there, like.
Yeah, let them break down in their own
suppose,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good
For
for
wood
them.
turner.
Yeah, they do for wood turner or anything like that, yeah. But
Would you follow that, Jimmy?
uh,
Would you follow any of them beliefs that Mick, your brother, would have?
Oh, would yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there's. And when you hear them, if you hadn't heard about them things, you see, it's only in the last 15 years I heard about apple trees now, do you know? But before that I would have, if an apple tree come the way,
You'd have burnt
I'd
it.
have burnt it, yeah, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't have thought like anything. But for years, as long as I remember, I heard about the alder stick, that you never hit a base or hit anybody even with an alder stick, yeah. No. There's
But they're just still there, but sure, I'm sure it's up to yourself, of course. But
yeah.
If you're going to the fair, you met a red-haired woman, you went home.
Yeah.
Made a
what-
red-haired woman.
Yeah,
Oh, if you happen to meet one,
yeah.
you turned around and went home.
Yeah, Folder.
Never heard of that one,
I
did
didn't either, no.
Did you? Was there?
Sure, be the same as meeting two magpies.
Yeah.
Sure, if you met one magpie there, people would nearly turn around and go home too.
That's right, yeah.
If you met two, you're going to have great luck.
Yeah.
Magpies.
Yeah, that's it.
We could talk all day about stuff like that, couldn't we?
No, we surely
talk all
could,
day,
Mick,
yeah. And there's days, actually, would you believe it, you're better at talking about them things than others.
Well, this is
Sometimes
it,
a
sure.
book goes like doing a day's walk. Sometimes it works out grand for you, more times everything you go again, your
Can happen.
Yeah, your memory wouldn't be as good, you know.
Well, I know a place now, whether it's true or not, if they get up in the morning to fodder cattle, they wouldn't have good tractors now. They're ordinary working tractors, and if they didn't start up that morning for them, they wouldn't bother that day.
Yeah.
They wait till the next day to try and start the tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Whether that's right or not now, a certain place.
You'd see it as a sign, would they?
Well, that day wasn't going to be their day or something. They just-
Yeah.
Maybe they weren't being trained for work either.
But there
you
is
see.
things like that, the things go with you on a day. If you start going again, then you're better throwing the towel for that day and start
you
again.
kind of would, and or go in and make yourself a mug of tea, or start all
think
off,
about it.
start over again. Like it's a good job too, you know.
Yeah, well, I often went
Mug of tea.
to the shed with all great plans of doing an engine or doing up a tractor or something, and I'd have to go away again. It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And other times I went out with no intention of doing it, and you start
Something to click with you.
and away you
go.
away you
Like.
go grand.
Oh, yeah. I think that happens most.
Yeah, it does, yeah. So that's
I don't think there's any. This is Barney Christie's threshing mill now.
yeah, all right, yeah,
This one is not mine. She was just left here from the threshing there.
yeah.
That's Barney from Gorey.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny though? Isn't it good to be able to understand, recognise if you're having a bad day to throw in the towel?
Oh yeah, well that's not God, like that's the truth. That works with me anyway. I don't know if it works with you or not, Tommy.
Oh no, yeah, God, surely would.
Days
like.
it just doesn't work and that's it, you know. And
I don't know why it is.
other days work perfect for you. Yeah.
And must be the same with games, playing football or
It does.
or that snooker or anything. I'd say.
I often hear telling people having an off day, and that's
They wouldn't. And I found that with the ploughing matches.
Yeah.
There's odd days you'd go out there and you'd land in a place, you know, in the field, and you'd have the crack there with lads and everything you'd set up, and everything would
work
flow
perfect.
along that day.
Yeah.
And for that again, it wouldn't matter what you done and things.
Yeah.
The ploughing just wouldn't go your way. Like.
No.
It was like the lad when he was making the hay and it rain, it come down rain. He looked this and no wonder the horse survived.
He was getting
hard,
He was getting hardship with the haymaking.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
There are things we can't explain, I suppose, isn't there?
Yeah.
no, just let him go along there. And
There was like Nicholas Swimming and he cocking the hay and it come a fine windy day. And every time he'd finish off a cock, the whole cock would blow over the wind. So he got a forkful and he threw it up in the sky and he says, "Here, have it all." He says, "Take it all." Yeah. Take the lot.
You were saying to me there, Tommy, as well, that there was a great divide went on in the yards as well years ago between the different types classes in the country.
yeah, oh yeah, surely, yeah. Going in for the supper or, well, the dinner or the supper or whatever. I think it was mostly the supper, wasn't it?
the
No,
dinner.
I'd say it'd be all the
it's
dinner,
not
it'd be
me,
the same shop.
Yeah.
The certain people would be put down in the parlour and other ordinary people then it'd be have to stay in the kitchen.
Depending on your valuation.
It must have been an evaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing that was the only advantage to the poorer lad. There was always a tip given to a guy that'd be working with a farmer, be going to help out threshing, and a farmer's son.
Yeah,
You know,
he got nothing.
he got nothing.
Oh no.
And he needed a horse,
Yeah.
you know, because he weren't on a week's wage or anything like that. You
And the
know.
lad, the ordinary lad, he was getting a few bob every
He was getting
week.
the 2 shillings, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It was him got the tip
that's right.
during the
yeah.
day for the day's threshing.
Yeah.
But there was a divide, you're saying, the poorer people went to the...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, even cutting corn with the combine, sure. With the like of this lad behind me here, sure. Myself, the man I had working with me, he'd have to sit in the kitchen or the little back kitchen outside, scullery or whatever they called it, and I'd be brought into the kitchen with them.
Yeah.
You'd rather be sitting outside
you'd
with
be more
the man that
comfortable.
of course you would.
Oh, God, you would.
Man you were working with all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a great joke there, Jimmy.
I wouldn't be telling.
Oh yeah, but tell that there, right, Jimmy, sure.
Don't mention the names, that's all.
What was it again?
This fella here, the
Lads in the
workman.
kitchen were getting little spuds, and the lads in the parlour were getting big ones. And one of the lads in the kitchen asked the woman for a big spud. Stuff up in the backside, kept little ones from falling out.
But then the other one, he said, this man, they were going to divide him. No, he said,
That was Larry Doyle and Simon Sheehan.
yeah.
Larry said, if
No.
he's good enough to work with, he's good enough to eat with.
That was a good saying now.
Yeah.
So if the man was good enough to work with, he was good enough to eat with.
Good enough
That's
to
right,
have it,
yeah.
like.
Which was fair enough, wasn't it?
Oh,
It was-
God,
yeah.
it couldn't be fairer, sure.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
But an awful lot of that went on, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. But nowadays, there's no such a thing because
No.
you don't hear in any of these places now anyway.
No.
I don't think the farmer
Don't feed anymore.
you
no,
don't feed anymore, like.
No.
No, well,
Yeah.
there
If I
was
could-
always places that they didn't get fed.
Oh, as well, like.
Yeah.
Oh, there was, yeah. I remember working in places, so yeah.
We were in major closures there one time. Billy Camden was with me.
Yeah.
And you had to bring your lunch with you.
Oh, yeah.
Billy went into this shed and put your lunch in on the rafters.
Yeah.
Now Major come across the yard. Hi, what are you doing in there?
Yeah.
Let him take it down and look at it. They have a great ha-ha then they was off.
Yeah, because you had to bring your own to that place that time. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you weren't fed in them
He
places.
didn't trust you.
No.
That's right, you had to. Oh, yeah. you were there to do a job and that's what you done. Even whether yes or not, it didn't matter.
Yeah,
It's up to yourself.
that's right.
There were queer places, alright.
They were. Well, that's it.
And there's the thing I often notice, a place did you get well fed in and all. Going out, you'd be sure to be asked how much I owe you.
Oh, yeah.
That was another thing.
Oh, yeah.
You ever notice that?
Yeah, yeah.
Them type of people, where you were fed and
We were
minded,
generally
like,
paid.
and you were
Yeah,
paid as well.
Yeah.
But the other spot, you'd have to just go look for your money, and that's that.
I remember Johnny going to a place, again, no mention of, but he went, and he was that sure that he wouldn't get grub. He brought his lunch bag and all that with him.
Aye.
And he sat down and started to open the bag, and this man said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm having my lunch." "Oh no," he says, "you're not." He says, "Any man ever walked here," he said, "he was fed here."
Bit of hell, man. There you are.
Put your stuff back in your bag, he says, "bring it home with you."
Bit of holiday.
He says, "Well, you're here. Anytime you're walking here,
You're going to be fed.
you're going to be fed here." He
Johnny
said.
didn't know that. Like.
He didn't know. What he was as sure as could be that he wasn't going to get grub in
Aye,
this place.
yeah.
It was a place he hadn't been in before.
Oh yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He didn't know the
He
place.
didn't
Like.
know.
See?
But the owner, the man of the place said, "There's no way," he said.
Oh no, oh jeez, he'd be
Well,
highly against him.
one day I got 8 boiled eggs.
Aye, 8 boiled eggs. Yeah,
Every night I got 2 boiled eggs.
yeah,
Yeah.
8 in total.
yeah.
Altogether,
And
yeah.
they were all to be okay.
Oh God, there was no
Yeah.
chicken left.
Well, I was quite
No
unfortunate.
eggs on him.
I was quite unfortunate in a place one day. I was in this place. I was spreading down. This man lived on his own.
Yeah.
And of course, the house now didn't get a good name for being tidy, really, or clean. But anyway, he said the dinner was ready. Of course, I walked in along and kitchen table there, and because he takes up this lovely pot of Kerr's Pink's potatoes and threw them out on a newspaper on the middle of the kitchen table, which was grand, like.
Yeah.
So he had a lovely potatoes. And a pound of creamery butter. Remember with the butter in the little wrapper? Just like, this is going to be grand now, they say.
Yeah.
A few spuds and a bit of butter was lovely, sure.
Yeah.
Knife and fork there. And what did he say to me? He said, "Would you like an egg?" Of course, I was too quick, didn't I think of this egg? Got to say, yeah, put on an egg there. He says, "I put 2. Put these 2 eggs in the kettle on the open fire that time. I had to wait there, of course, and I hadn't touched the potatoes. And put the egg up on the table to me anyway, and I cut the head off her. Be the Lord Harry does, and the head went up out with this egg, black as soap. And the stink of this lad, and I out through the doorway, down the yard to the dung spreader. And then I had in my stomach, that was then.
Yeah.
Loaded my spreader, no, loaded up,
Left spuds and all behind you.
left all on the kitchen table, loaded up and went on to the field, spreading away.
Yeah.
Didn't give in. No, couldn't go back in.
No.
He come out after me, he says, what was wrong with the dinner? You never come back.
There was a chicken in the egg.
Chicken in the egg, Mick, yeah.
Yeah.
He was near charging me for chicken and egg.
Chicken was dead.
Oh God, he was dead maybe 6 months. I don't know. But what used to happen, he had a hay shed,
Yeah.
and the hens used to fly up, and they'd lay on top of the hay up near the galvanized, you say.
Yeah.
And in the warm weather, of course, sure, the eggs would be
They were
hatching.
cooked?
Sure, they were
Hatched,
cooked
hatched
there.
under there.
They were ready to eat straight away, sir.
Yeah.
That wasn't bear, was it?
No,
No,
Was
don't
Mickey?
mention. No.
man up the country here.
Yeah.
You were going to.
That was another good spot then, that man you
Was
mentioned.
tidy.
There was a. Would
Don't
you,
you ever worked in that place now?
I was.
would you tell me that joke at all, Mick? That joke you had there about Jerry Adams and.
Well, I won't mention them two names, but
Oh, sure, wouldn't matter. I
It
think.
won't make a difference. What was the joke again with Jerry Adams and
That's the
Ian
stories
Wednesday?
told about them otherwise.
yeah, the dream they had died, and that they were on their way up to heaven, but they were wondering how to get by St. Peter. Well, they knew to be on the way up, hoping to be on the way up, but Jerry said he'd bring a little bag of spuds to bribe him.
They were no softener.
Yeah, and of course, Paisley then had to get one up on him. He went for something different. So when he met St. Peter anyway, he trashed out all his story to him, and we handed him the little bag of spuds, and he said, well, St. Peter said, you're not going to get away that light. Go over there on the grass, and when you've all them stuffed up your bum, he said, I'll let you in then.
Let you in then.
After stuffing up a few, now Jerry started to laugh. Every time he popped his spud, he'd laugh again. And St. Peter said, why are you laughing at? He wouldn't tell him. So eventually, anyway, that's okay. When you're finished stuffing him, he said, you still won't get in unless you tell me what you're laughing at.
Well, hell, I said that.
But it says Ian Paisley is on his way up with a bag of turnips. So,
If we had work with them.
yeah, he was going to have some laughing then.
Da